Hi friends, I'm Professor Gulepi from South Sundarbai Manik Arts Polytechnic, Chas, Ahmednagar. Today we are going to study the subject Engineering Graphics, which is for the first year diploma students for all branches, that is civil, computer, electrical, ENTC, mechanical, for the all branches. This is a common subject. Now in this subject we are going to start our first topic, that is simple geometrical constructions, in which the first point is a to draw perpendiculars or drawing different perpendiculars. Now take the first case. In that, the first case is to draw perpendicular at the end of a given line. Now see, I am drawing here a line. See, this is a line AB. Line AB. Now our case tells us that to draw the perpendicular at the end of a given line, that is at point A or at point B. Now we are drawing at point B. For that we required one compass. Put the metal end of that compass on point B. Take a random distance, which I have taken in that, and draw a arc like this. I have drawn a arc from that point. Now next part is we got a point C on line AB, which is cut by that arc. Now put our metal end of a compass on that point C. Then with the same distance which we have already we have taken for the drawing of a previous arc, draw a arc on that previous arc. Now next from that point draw one more arc like this. Suppose these are the points E and F. These points are the E and F. Now put the metal end of our compass on point E. Take a distance from less than from a point F and draw a arc like this. Then put the compass on point F. Draw the same arc like this. Now we got a point. Suppose that point is a P point. Now join the point P and B. Join the point P and B. The drawn line is a perpendicular to the given line. See. Now the second case. Second case is a to draw perpendicular to a given line from a point within it and near the end point. That is, we required one line. Suppose similarly line AB. Then line AB. We require a point within it and near the end point. That is, the point is on a line and which is nearer to the any end point A or B. Suppose we are taking nearer to the B point. See, this is a point P. Now take any point outside the line AB and opposite to the P point. See, suppose I have taken point O here. Now put our metal end of a compass on point O. Take a distance up to point P and draw a arc. See, I am drawing a arc. Draw a arc like this, which is cutting in one more point to the line AB. See, like this. Now we got one point. Suppose that point is a C point. Now from point C and point O, draw a line which cuts our arc in one more point. Suppose that point is a D point. That point is a D point. Now join this D point to the point P. See, I have joined that point to the point P. Now if you check the angle, this is a 90-degree angle. That is, we have drawn a line which is perpendicular to the given line from a point within a line and nearer to the end point. Now next case is to draw perpendicular to a given line from a point within it and nearer to the midpoint. That is, we require one line. See, now similarly we have taken line AB. Now the point is within it, that is, point is on a line and near the midpoint of a line. We don't know the midpoint of line AB. So approximately, suppose this is a point P, which is nearer to the midpoint of a line AB. Now we have to draw perpendicular from point P to line AB. So similarly, take a compass, put its metal end on point P, take a sufficient distance in it, random distance, which is not a, we have not measured that is distance. Okay. Now draw a arc like this. Draw a arc like this, which cutting the our line in 2 points. Suppose that 2 points are the point C and point D. Now forget line AB. Now consider a segment of a line C to D. Now put our metal end of a compass on point C. Take a distance more than a point P and less than point D, like this. Suppose I have taken this much of distance. Now draw the arc from point C on one side and from point D on similar side. Now we got one more point. Suppose that point is a E point. Now join point E and point P. Join point E and point P. See, I have joined that points. Now if we check the angle, this is a 90-degree angle. That is, we have drawn a perpendicular to a line from a point within it and nearer to the midpoint. Now let's go towards the next case, that is to draw perpendicular to a given line from a point outside it. Now the point is outside from the given line and nearer to the end point, of a line. Now consider line AB. Or drawing line AB here. Now we require a point P which is outside from this line AB and nearer to the any end point. Suppose we are taking nearer to the point B. Suppose this one is a point P point which is outside from the line and nearer to the end point B. Now put our compass on point A, its metal end is on a point A. Take a distance up to point P. See, like this, and draw a arc. Like this. See, now we got a point on line AB. Suppose that point is a C point. Now put our compass on point C. Take a distance up to point P, like this, and draw a arc. See, like this. Now we get one more point. Suppose that point is a Q point. Now join the point P and Q. We got a line PQ which is perpendicular to the line AB. If you measure the angle, this angle is a 90-degree angle. So we have drawn a perpendicular to a line from a point outside it and near to the end point. Now let's see the next condition. The condition is to draw perpendicular to a given line from a point outside it and near to the midpoint of a line. See the condition. Point is outside the line and near to the midpoint of the line. Now see, I have drawn here one line AB. See, this is a line AB. Now we required one point which is outside from the line AB but nearer to the midpoint of line AB. Suppose here I have taken point P. Which is outside from line AB and near to the midpoint of line AB. Now take a compass, put its metal end on point P. Take a random distance, sufficient random distance, but which is less than a distance between point P to B or point P to A. See, now I have taken this much of distance. Now draw a arc like this. I have drawn a arc. See, I have drawn a arc. Now we got 2 points. Suppose that 2 points are the point C and point D. Now take a compass, put its metal end on point C, take a distance which is less than a distance CD, say like this, and draw a arc at the downside. So I have drawn a arc. Now take a same distance in a compass, put that compass on a point D, draw a arc like this. Now we got a point, suppose that point is a Q point, that point is a Q point. Now draw line P to Q, draw line P to Q, see like this. Now this line PQ is perpendicular to line AB. We have satisfied the condition. Which condition? We have drawn a perpendicular to a given line from a point. The point is outside the line and near to the midpoint of a line. Now the last condition to draw the perpendicular is to draw perpendicular bisector of a given line. It's a very simple method to draw a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means we are drawing a line, which line is perpendicular to the given line and bisecting that line, that given line, in two equal parts. The main condition is that line dividing our given line in two equal parts. Now see, I have drawn one line AB. I don't know the distance of line AB. See, then take a compass, put its metal end on point A, take a distance, random distance, and draw a arc like this on both sides. Draw a arc on both sides. See like this. Then take a same distance in a compass, then draw the arc from point B, which is cutting the previously drawn arcs like this. Now we got a 2 points. Suppose this is a point P and this one is a point Q. Now join the point P and Q. Join the point P and Q. See, I have drawn the point P and Q. If you check, the newly drawn line is a perpendicular to the given line, and also it divides our previous line in a two equal parts. Let's check whether we have drawn is correct or wrong. See, this is a distance, first distance, and this one is a second distance. See, exact distance we got. That is, we have divided our given line in two equal parts, and also the drawn line is perpendicular to our previous line, is known as a perpendicular bisector. See, okay, thank you.